What's up, world?
What's up,
I'm
y'all?
coming to you guys live and in color. I'm Charles, aka C Money,
And I'm Tasia, aka Taz.
and this is Randomly, the podcast where we just sit here and talk about random shit, you know?
Yeah.
So, here's a little bit about ourselves. You feel me? This is obviously the introduction video. Nice to see everybody too. But my name is Charles. You
Don't
feel
forget
me?
to hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, like, subscribe, share with your friends. You feel me?
And let's get into it.
Let's get it. All right, guys. So this is my auntie. You feel me? We're from Ohio. My name is Charles. Obviously, I'm from Ohio. I'm from this little ass city called Dayton in Ohio.
Don't do that. Don't diss Dayton.
Little city. But anyway, yeah, I'm from this little city called.
We are little, but we'll whoop your ass. Yeah.
That we will do. Yeah, that's a fact.
Run up, get done up.
And that's a fact. But yeah, we from Dayton, Ohio. Dayton is probably a very well-known place, just nationwide, just because.
If you hold them packs.
Yeah, I mean that too. Crossroads and shit like that. I'm just playing. But yeah, we from Dayton.
It's not just Amish people, okay?
No, it's hillbillies too. Hillbillies and white people and niggas. And I said the hillbillies and white people because I promise you those are two different people. But anyway, yeah.
It's like niggers and blacks.
That's a bit about Ohio. That's a little bit about how we feel about it. But yeah, we from Dayton. But I'm 23. Born and brought up, but not really like raised because I had moved away at some point. I didn't even move away that long, so I was partially raised here, and then I went with my mom. But that's like a whole nother topic.
You ain't going nowhere, y'all.
But no, I had moved out of state with my mom or whatever. But that's another thing to get into.
Topic for another time.
But nah,
living abroad with one of your crazy parents.
Yeah. This is my auntie though. What's a little bit about yourself, Tasia?
Well, I'm old as hell, but never mind that. I still like to party my ass off, so duly noted.
Somebody come get mad. Anywho.
But I'm just a bundle of sunshine, see?
We both are. No, I'm the sun, you the moon. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I'll be the moon because I like nighttime. A lot of freaks come out at night. Ow.
And as you see, I like to joke a lot. So expect that from me, guys. I do want to let y'all know, too, just like an overview about the purpose of the podcast. All right, so obviously the name says it for itself, randomly. So we're going to be talking about a lot of just shit, anything for real.
But today's topic, we really wanted to get on the topic of sex.
Sex. That's what
it used to be taboo, but now everybody's having it.
So it's happening for you young folks. But now before we get started, I was trying to say though, I was the type of the platform that this is for like shit, people my age. I'm 23. You feel me?
We don't need to say all that.
We need to. I'm trying to be here for the youth. And
if you tuned in, obviously you want to be here. Haters and trolls, take a back seat. Yep. For the people in the back.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, don't mind me.
Please, y'all. But one more thing I do want to talk about. But it'll be different co-hosts and different people throughout this journey of this show. But mostly it's gonna be me and my auntie. Coming to you guys about once a week with our exclusive content. And let's jump into it. So, sex. Everybody likes sex. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. But sometimes it can be painful.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna lie.
So let's not get that twisted, people, especially young people.
Yeah. So, though it might feel good,
there are some precautions you should have or take when it comes to having sex.
Yeah, I can say a condom maybe as is definitely hella contraceptives out here, especially for my young ladies. I know that you guys, can produce babies and stuff like that, and they got stuff for y'all too, whether you know it or not. For the ones that didn't know.
I'm pretty sure they know. I mean, if you see Lil Nas slide down the pole to hell, and you see Megan shaking her hoo-ah and wop, 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 you know.
The moral of the story is that we just take caution, y'all.
Yeah. And don't be influenced by anyone else. Have sex because you want to have sex.
Yeah. Like, okay, so I was young before, right? And, the feeling you get, like, before you even, you feel me, be sexual, like, shit. If you feel, like, if you goddamn it, like, you your mouth watering for it type deal,
wow.
then that means you want it, you feel
That
me?
had never happened to me. I'm a lady, so I don't know about salivating or anything before sex, but...
Well, I wasn't trying to be too explicit.
I knew my juice box was going.
I have to break it down for my auntie. In other words, when you're horny, and that's what I meant.
Or just people, period, when you're horny.
Since my auntie wanted to try to put it like that, I had to, let her know what I was saying in so many words. But
I knew what he was saying. I had sex a lot. I have sex a lot.
Well, hopefully the motor is still some good down there. And
oh yeah, baby, it's gonna be good for a long time. Don't you guys worry.
Let's just pray. But yeah, so one thing that stuck out to me during the discussion of the topic of sex was underage sex, and when is it okay and when is it not okay to start having sex?
So when is it okay, C-Money?
Shit. Personally, she get on my nerves. Somebody come get.
Don't we all want to know?
No, okay. So I personally believe that, and what I would say if somebody asked me.
Well, let me tell you this. Let's go story time, okay? I started having sex when I was 12, okay? And I only did it because my friend peer pressured me. Yes, your friends can peer pressure you to give that thing up when you ain't ready to knock the boots.
Well,
and that's old school language for going in. You know what I'm saying? Well,
tell the people how you felt peer pressure.
Well, my friends were having sex, and I was kind of like the youngest in the group, and everybody was doing it, and I'm like, I should do it. I was nervous and everything, and
she was just being grown.
Yeah, I was kind of being a little grown. Thought wasn't out back in my day, but I was being a promiscuous witch.
She was being grown.
Yes, I was.
Y'all, don't be like Tasia.
And to be honest, the first time I did it was terrible, you guys. I'm just gonna let you know that I was with some friends at a party, and I remember my friend was like, "Hey, here's a condom. Like, you're the only virgin here." And they kind of outed me out. They kind of sex shamed me, you know?
Hold on, I got a question. Auntie, was the condom like a signal? Like, was that the ticket? Was that
basically, because I didn't want to get pregnant or end up with herpes or anything. So,
but no, I was just saying, though.
Yeah, thank God they have smart enough to give me a condom.
So, if whatever dude gave you a condom.
It was not a guy. It was my friends at a party.
Oh, so y'all had condoms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ladies, don't be afraid to buy them condoms.
Yeah, just in case.
Because, honey, you don't want your coochie to be bebopping the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck bebopping. That motherfucker gonna feel like the oven on 350.
Or it's gonna smell like a skunk. Boom. And you don't want that.
Nah. And now here's my...
Because people is not gonna tell you they're a whore or... They're just a tramp.
Now,
so that's what I'm just telling people.
What whore have you ever
If
known?
you're a young lady, a lot of men like to convince you. They tell you things like they love you. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're funny. All that's fine and dandy until the penis goes in. Then after that, you might not ever hear from them again. These are just facts.
I do got a question real quick.
Yeah.
What whore is going to admit that they're a whore?
I I mean,
Come on.
I'm just telling people because sometimes as people, we meet people, they're really nice, they have this and that and the other going on for them. So
Maybe
in
like-
our mind, we might put them on some type of pedestal.
Maybe like
Okay, they might be very popular, or they could just have lots of money or lots of friends, and then you think that they're cool.
Lord, it's
But
all
really, they're just trying to get in your coochie, girl.
priorities over popularity, guys.
Yeah, so anyway, the first time I did it, I called this guy I knew. I didn't really even know him that well, to be honest. I mean, this is horrible story time, but it happened. I ain't the only one, so let me give my testimony. Okay, and I actually had sex in a room with my friend, which was like a trashy first time. Anyway, it hurt like hell, and I never did it again until like a year or two later.
So basically,
I was scared of the pickle, the
sounds-
emoji.
That
the
motherfucker,
eggplant.
that motherfucker
Yes.
hit the tip of that thin layer of skin, and she was like, nope.
Oh yeah, baby, it was on and popping.
She was running like a runaway slave.
I was running like Usain Bolt.
Hey, she ran from the D. Obviously,
I
on
did.
her first time.
So that wasn't a good time. We didn't know each other very well. And like a week later, he slept with my other friend. That dirty bastard. But he was a bum. And needless to say, life caught up with his ass a few years later when I had my vehicle and he was at a bus stop begging for a ride.
Well, auntie, if he was a bum, why'd you fuck with him?
Because I just needed to have sex just to prove to my friends that I could do it.
Hey guys,
So don't be an idiot like me.
don't be influenced.
Don't be influenced.
Ignorant.
Do it because you have someone special in your life and you're ready
'Cause
to give them that part because it's your body. Okay? Don't let nobody convince you that you should do something that you don't want to really do. That's very important.
Yes, definitely. Words from a wise woman.
Yes.
Take note. Now, I'm not too crazy, but like.
And now that I have 8 kids, I mean, I'm just kidding, you guys.
I was about to say,
Only had
bitch,
2.
What the Gibson swing? See, okay, yeah. Obviously, my auntie is a little crazy, but I promise you that some of the things that she had taught me, like that should be so real.
And ladies, you want to respect yourself. You don't want to be like Cardi B and Megan, because guess what? Those bitches are rich, and more than likely, you're not. And I'm just keeping it all the way 100. Us as a people, we gotta stop following these celebrities because what they leading us is to hell and jail.
I don't follow celebrities.
Why
But auntie, if you like, I want to take a second to alleviate on just those type of things real quick. So, as far as celebrities go.
So, okay.
So,
I just wanted to give people
girl,
some tips, young ladies.
If you interrupt me one more time.
If you're gonna do it, first things first, make
Girl.
sure you have a clean bottom.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Sally the Selfish. So
if they
you don't
say,
wanna
and if they say back to front, tell them bitch you a lie.
front to back. Ladies, wipe yourselves correctly.
That's what she
Make sure
means.
you're clean.
Wow,
You don't want to go
clean.
anywhere and like
Cause
I
you don't
said,
want that nigga down there. He'd be like, why the fuck
Wow.
this motherfucker smell like a 3-year-old's bed? You know, pissy pussy. You don't want to be one of them.
I don't know
type
about
bitches.
that, but it can smell worse, way worse than some piss, ladies.
Y'all don't-
And you know what I'm talking about.
Do not fall victim to the pissy pussy. I promise you. But y'all, I did want to alleviate celebrities. Don't say nothing for a second. Auntie. I'm done. Nah, cause you feel me. This our first one, so like we both excited and we got like a lot to say. You feel me?
I ain't that excited.
So I just
This
hope
is
y'all
an
ready
old
to
topic
listen.
for old pro.
You know, and you want to know, you know I was going to say something, and I had to just sit silent for a second.
Go ahead, talk about the celebrities.
But now, you know, back to following celebrities. Me personally, I believe, matter of fact, fuck believe, I know that, you know, eventually one day I'll evolve to be a great person, but as far as following
I think he's
celebrities
already
go,
a great person now.
man, listen. At first, you know, I can honestly say, and I'm only 23, y'all. So just imagine I would probably be living in the type of things that they're doing right now. But honestly, like, well, you know, just based off my life so far, shit, I done been there, done that already. So like, I'm not thinking about stuff like that. You know, I'm thinking about like bigger and better things at that point. Like I'm thinking about trying to elevate and like I'm not trying to keep up with the trends. I'm not about to go broke on designer. Like I ain't gonna say I'm regular, but I definitely am unique. And on the unique tip, guys, just be the best version of you. Be your best self, bro. Don't get influenced by what someone else is doing because I promise you that God got His own will for everybody. Just
and no two people can be the same, so it's cool to be an individual.
Yeah, it's cool to be different. You know, you might seek attention because that's what they get, and you know that's what you might be used to, you know, knowing. But I promise you, the quietest one in the room is usually the one that prosper the most. But you know, on that subject, what you got, Auntie?
Nothing, because I don't fuck with celebrities like that anymore. They'll ruin your life.
You see? You see, you can't keep up with the
and you don't want to be running around. You know, you don't have nothing in your head. You don't want to be, you know, a dodo brain out here.
Yeah, or you don't want to like have sleepless nights because you're doing shit you don't want to do.
Yeah, because it goes against what you really feel inside, like the spiritual connection.
Like if I become famous, I'm gonna be the boss of the whole situation because ain't nobody telling me shit.
Yeah, well,
I'm just playing. But no, I'm not playing. But about the shit part, I was playing. But anyway, I said what I said. Fuck. Man. So you see how we just talked about sex and it went to celebrities. That's the kind of a.
Well, that's what you guys are mainly being influenced by.
Yeah, and just the whole influence of the whole world. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you don't want to be, you know, those people are those people, and that's why they make so much money. But you never want to be like somebody, and you don't ever know what they have to do to get money. Don't want to sell your soul for money is the bottom line.
And them people.
And selling your soul means doing something that goes against what you really believe.
And sometimes those people are unhappy.
They're very unhappy.
They probably be wanting to commit
That's all they got is wild.
every day because I believe at some point in the richly hood, that's what I call it, that you'll understand that money can't buy your happiness.
It sure can.
And you feel me? It's definitely lonely at the top. So when them rappers be saying that, like they be trying to tell y'all they probably depressed or something, but shit, they famous, so they expected to keep.
They're slaves.
Do not fall victim to the system. And I ain't talking about jail, but you know, as far as the industry goes, everybody knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, be your own self, man. That's all you can be, bruh. And you want to know something, bruh? That was probably the biggest lesson that me personally had learned throughout, you know, at this point in my life so far. I know I got
it's very important to be yourself.
Yeah, man.
And if you're not ready for sex, just don't do it. I mean, who's really worth your body? Ooh. And once you do it, you can't get it back. No, you can't.
Nope. So, yeah, I think those two actually fall in cahoots together because what the celebrities and the rappers talk about in the, you know, the platform, like the younger people listen to their stuff, you know, it'd be like 6, 7, 8-year-olds learning the lyrics to Megan Thee Stallion, you feel me? So that actually, you feel me, that falls hand in hand because, you know, like modernly, you know, them kids is out here being peer pressured to like be like that when really, you know, and then on the parents end, like, we gotta do better with my people. And I mean my people by like us of color, skin of color. We have to do better. Because there is no way that we have let the white man overthrow us. There is no way, bruh. And the crazy part about it is, you know, maybe it's not more than us of them now, but once upon a time we dominated like
It's still more. It's still more of us than them.
yeah.
Don't listen to statistics because that shit is wrong.
Or census or anything, because they only gonna tell like the people. I don't.
The
do
person who's
census.
writing it is definitely going to make up the numbers. So
Definitely.
whatever.
And of course, everyone should know that America before a white man was a native land. So that should tell you. And you want to know something?
And anyway, there's no sense in degrading your body. That's your temple. You want to keep it clean, keep it pure. There's no sense in degrading yourself for somebody who's only going to be in your life for a couple weeks or a few months.
Or temporary. Like, yeah, bro. No. If you like me, I don't like to waste my time. So if I even acknowledge you, bro, then you let me down, bro, I promise you're gonna pay for that. You feel me? I'm gonna get my shit back in blood.
He on small revenge.
Look,
I don't know.
No, that's just to show you that that's why I don't really get into all that, because I don't like to waste my time. So I'm gonna try to.
Here's the thing: if you're gonna do it, I always tell people just be responsible. Not only do you have to protect your body, you also have to protect your feelings and your mental well-being.
Yeah, hell yeah, you can't, bro.
Because a lot of people will play games with you, and that's just where it'll end.
I just got a real quick thing, but salute to mental health awareness, because a lot of people, that's probably something that they don't really teach us about. But
a lot of people suffer from it.
A lot, and some people don't even know it.
Yeah, and that's really big in the black community, not knowing.
Like, definitely, especially after what we have been through, for the past hundreds of years back.
Yeah.
So, awareness to mental health. The 1-800 suicide line is available. For those who might feel like harming themselves or anybody else. But I ain't gonna lie though, Auntie, I don't think somebody who's gonna harm somebody else gonna call a hotline and tell them. Then they gonna go to jail.
They might, if they're thinking about the consequences. And don't ever just let yourself do something without thinking about consequences. Because for every action,
there's a reaction.
There sure is.
Yeah, like, say for instance, you called your mom a fat bitch. Well, if you would have thought about it before you said it.
My mama, I wouldn't have to say that because I already know my lips would probably be off my face before I even got bitch out all the way.
First of all, I use that as an example, not only because it was funny, but because, like, say for instance, you just said that out of like madness or something. Like, if you would have thought about it, your mama's gonna turn around and slap the shit out
But
you.
the whole main point is to love you. You have to love yourself.
Yeah. And you gotta love the people that brought you up. Like,
and respect yourself too, and say to yourself, you're worth something. You're not just a piece of meat.
Yeah.
And guys and females. I mean, don't just give them that dong.
Yeah. So, Auntie, I think everybody on this world has, some worth. Don't you agree?
Yes, everybody here has worth. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Everybody here has a purpose.
Yeah. And for all the adults maybe about my age or, in between my age and 30, mind you, I'm 23, but nah, bruh. If y'all feel like, giving up, bruh, obviously we grown. So here's how I look at it. I have work and shit like that. So I'd be like, well, the one day I decide to quit life, bro, I'm gonna be fucked up out here. And then I think about, being fucked up then. I'm like, well, shit, it took so much to get here. Why would I just quit? You feel me? Keep on keeping on, bro. Keep a strong willpower. And what I mean by willpower is willpower will always be stronger than, like, anything, bro. Yeah, it's gonna always be that conscience in the back of your brain that's reminding you, like, you feel me, the things that you should do. That's what the willpower is.
So what would you say to a person, whether they're underage or an adult, that wants to have sex but they're unsure?
Well, first of all, if I was unsure, I wouldn't even put myself in a position like that.
Right,
correct. I was. But for the ones, because I know that, we all be growing up and stuff, so we don't all always make the best decisions. Trust me, I made some pretty stupid ones my damn self. But, like, Man, shit, if you, it like, and I already know how this shit go, bro. You gonna wait till the last minute to say something type shit, tell that motherfucker no, and shit, if you...
And no means no.
Yeah, and if it...
And if they ask you, well, why not? Just tell them you're not ready for it.
Yeah, just
and don't let nobody shame you about your age.
And it's okay to change your mind.
You can make the right decision at any age, and the right decision is basically based on how you're feeling at the time.
Yeah, it's okay to change your mind at the last minute, because some people be giving off weird energies. Like, why is you being weird to me?
That's right, weird as fuck.
I understand, because I done been in situations like that to where it's like I wanted to do it, but at the last minute, because like I said, why is you being weird to me? Bitch, you just made me feel uncomfortable.
Well, what's some of the things that make you feel uncomfortable?
Abnormal gestures. Like I'm a big on body language. Like, I can probably sense when the motherfucker lying, when they guilty. Like, I just observe a motherfucker's the everything.
And ladies, before you have sex, you always want to get a look at the penis. Now, you can't tell if anybody got a disease or not, but you want to measure that thing to make sure it's the right size for you.
She is too much.
I'm just being honest. Come on now. This is a real discussion. We here to give these people facts.
I heard something about.
And I always look at penises. I do. I'm a penis watcher. There's no way any crusty, strip it up penis is entering me.
Yeah, not crusty and shriveled.
Yeah, because you know what? It's some wild shit going on out here, nephew. And you young ladies need to be aware of that. Just don't get in the bed because of a person's status. They might have money. They've offered you, all this luxury things and all that. That's not important. It's not worth your safety, your well-being, and your mental stability.
Yep, remember what I said. Priorities over popularity.
Yeah.
So just because that motherfucker popping, that motherfucker gonna pop you, alright?
Yeah, and it's priorities over dick, ladies.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself in harm's way trying to get a dick.
Because the worst thing ever is you up in that
Because if that person can't wait for you, chances are that's all they want from you.
Like I said, motherfucking don't end up in that clinic. So yeah, guys, just be mindful and make the best decisions that you possibly can. Don't let nobody peer pressure you. And
yeah, do it because you want to do it.
Yeah. Do it. Like Nike. But nah. So back to, other things. So, it's too much going on in the world, everybody. And I just want people to start being aware of the changes of the world coming up.
Now, I have noticed something that's been trending, and it's kind of like on my mind because my son just started junior high, and now that he's in junior high, where he's at in particular, his school, there's not a lot of options for women for him. There's a lot of young ladies, but there's not a lot from him because young ladies feel like maybe they want to be with another young lady. I don't know. But are you making the right choice? Are you doing that because you see somebody else doing that?
I can speak from his perspective.
Or are you doing that because maybe you don't think you're really girly, or that a man might not see you beautiful, or you want to clout chase? Why are you doing that? Is that something true to you, or is that something that just came about? Because I feel like kids these days, they just follow what they see. And if something is trending, they'll definitely follow it. Like you see people doing different challenges, the crate challenges, and that's just stupid as fuck to me because you can break your neck. Now you got on a motherfucking crate, goddamn, in September, and motherfucking.
Trying to be serious.
Listen, listen, you got on the crate in September. Now it's June, nigga, and you still feeling the pains from getting on that dumbass crate. Well, you wasn't motherfucking gonna make it. and come on, have common sense. That's what we want to deal with right now. I want to deal with common sense.
Hold on. If anybody know who came up with that shit, Please.
But I'm saying, we got y'all babies out here pouring alcohol on yourselves, light yourselves on fire, jump in the pool of water. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Come on, fire is fire. It's gonna burn you, okay? So let's not be stupid, okay?
And I'm speaking for the males, bro.
And fuck dare.
A lot of male influence, especially growing up. I done went through this. Hold on, Auntie.
This video get edited, Charles. So.
I know, but one thing
I'm just keeping it real. Y'all be doing a challenge one day, and y'all gonna be in that motherfucking ground talking about a motherfucking challenge. Let's challenge ourselves to be great and, think on an intellectual level. And not stupid shit like betting the motherfucker gonna fall off a crate, because chances are you gonna fall, dummy. Little dummy. I have to say that for the little dummy.
Look, I'm like, not dummy.
Yeah. Shit. Right. We're gonna give it to you raw up in here.
You heard it from Sage. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to kind of recuperate myself.
Yeah, he need to up his game, because this shit is real out here. And I'd rather see y'all doing good than to see y'all doing bad. Now come on now, common sense to tell you, motherfucker, they got a roll goddamn crate stacked to the heavens and shit. You know, I mean the shit is ridiculous.
Stacked to yeah, girl. Okay.
I'm just saying, you know, this new age shit is not what's up, and we see where it's leading the people. All this busted challenge, all this do this shit challenge, all this fuck a challenge, motherfucker. Let's challenge each other to be great. Let's challenge each other to get on this real estate. Let's challenge each other to come together with our money and buy some land or something.
Hey, and this for everybody out there. I know that some people might get this feeling, bro, because I could not have been the only one. So the reason for me even starting this platform, right, I just kept thinking about it. Like, I want to be on camera. And I just want to, talk about stuff. And I just want to be a personality, literally. And, I'm thinking like, I'm not, good enough to be on, national TV. And it clicked. Like, start this shit yourself. And I got tired of thinking about it so bad. I'm like, shit, today is the day.
Because there is no more news, okay? We are the news. We are the topic. Yeah. We're sick of watching ABC, NBC, all these bullshit ass topics, right? To tell you this fake ass fucking news and propaganda and drawing a narrative that they want you to believe to get you all emotionally aroused and everything. I'm sick of seeing black people getting beat up by the police. Yeah. I'm sick of that shit. Let me tell you something, that shit go on. I don't want to see that shit. Yeah. Okay, Ronnie, you got your motherfucking head massage with that Billy Club. Or whatever. Listen, I'm done with it. Call it what you will. I'm done with the shit. I don't need to see the shit. I'm sick of these TV shows. You're a slave. No, bitch, I came from here. And my people were prisoners of war. So let's just get off all this dumb shit, okay? Yeah, and let's talk about the real.
Of war. We was prisoners of their slavery as well. Shit.
But we didn't come over here on a fucking boat. And that's bullshit. Because if it was, where are all the goddamn slave ships at? Oh, they can't show you them, but they can show you a goddamn dinosaur and all that shit. Bitch, get the fuck up out of here. I mean, I'm keeping it real.
I couldn't
Yeah.
But nah, for real.
That's bullshit. Your people were prisoners of fucking war.
And if you like it,
they came over here, we was nice to them people, and they stabbed a knife in our back and took everything we had. And then they told you was a slave and told you caname from a monkey. Well, what the fuck is the monkeys here for then?
Well, a monkey is a species of a being.
Yeah, we didn't come from that. So fuck Charles Darwin, whoever the fuck, Albert Pike, all them motherfuckers.
But know what I was trying to say before? Okay, I get you excited. I totally understand that. But if you subscribe to his page and put your notifications,
we ain't gonna do nothing. Keep it real over here.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was getting at. So subscribe.
So if you want some lies, you need to go on back to CNN. Get your troll ass up out of here. You don't like what we talk about? You ain't gotta be here, okay? Cause you don't pay my bill. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, if you watch the video and you finish the video, that counts as a view. So technically, you never know. So if you finish the video, yeah, you have contributed to one of my bills. So
but what we're really challenging you to do is to think.
Period. And think about logical fucking... Because you want to know something?
Let's make it make sense.
Life is based off of common sense, bro. Using your fucking brain, and I've learned that. And eventually you guys will learn how I learned that. Because, over time you guys will get to know me a little more. But today is Global Chaotic Awareness Day. Because it's a chaos all over the world.
Oh, it's a lot going on in this world now.
So we brought the situation to the light. But it's up to everybody to act on it.
Yeah, your problem is lust. You need to quit being so fucking horny.
So the next question is like, what if? How did it fly? What if doomsday or a scenario like that? You feel me? Really happen? What we gonna do? Because we not even.
There's a lot of people. Y'all ready to loot and get flat screen TVs like you can eat that motherfucker or live in it.
Shit, you
Stupid shit.
Fuck around and not even be here to enjoy that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I ain't think about that. If I'm still anything, it's gonna be seeds and survival products.
The topic, like, I'm gonna call it. Are we ready? Are we ready for what the government is trying to do to us? Hopefully, the people.
Yes, we are ready.
Do what we need to do, and we can overpower.
But some people ain't ready because you ain't using your brain. You caught up in a smoke cloud.
Shit.
Okay, get off the drugs.
Don't do crack, y'all. Look, I'm like, don't do crack, y'all.
Crack is whack. You heard Whitney Houston. Yeah.
Well,
matter of fact, if you on crack, you just need to take your ass. You need to take your ass off. No, she wasn't on crack. She was on coke. And crack is motherfucking whack. Now, goddamn it, everybody done been through the DARE program. You should not be on crack in 2021 and beyond. That shit is lame. You wasting your time.
Well, nowadays they throwing coke. So.
Okay, well, whatever you're doing, let me tell you something. If it's not really helping you and, something you can look forward to in the future, and this is going to elevate your mind and your frequency, don't do it.
Yeah, obviously you just need
I like to smoke a little weed, but I can't get high like these youngsters do no more. My brain cells is melting. And I feel that shit, bro, for real, nah.
Well,
you know the commercials they showed you with Lil Billy was smoking weed, and it's innocent, Lil Billy, he in the basement. Then Lil Billy got older. Lil Billy never went nowhere. That nigga still in the basement, smoking weed. Let me tell y'all something. It's dangerous behind this shit. And y'all should look at one thing. When the government puts something out and make it legal, you need to be scared. And how can y'all trust a government that done killed the goddamn Indians, killed the presidents, we don't trust these motherfuckers. That's why his name is Dr. Fauci, because he false. Yeah, he's a fucking fraud, clown ass nigga, and I'll tell him to his face.
Auntie is the girl.
Listen, this is our podcast. We gotta make it hype. We're gonna be editing this shit.
I'm glad you said this shit.
Tell these motherfuckers to your face. You're lying. You're lying, nigga. You're lying.
Yeah, our government is pretty corrupt. Actually, I'm learning that the rest of the world don't even really think.
That's why it's like, oh, you're pregnant, you need a way out. Have an abortion. Then you get rid of the damn baby. Next thing you know, your baby in a goddamn makeup or shampoo or some shit.
That. How about they give you that abortion?
Because they making money. They gonna make money off of anything.
You have fucked around and had an abortion, and you can't even have kids after that.
Sure can't. And I was scared of that, and that's why I only had 2.
2 kids or abortions?
Yeah, I was scared of abortion, so I had 2.
I'm like 2 kids or
now I was gonna take them to the shop, but I was like, nah. Because God, they say kids are a blessing. And I said, God might not let me have no more after this. So I wasn't willing to fuck up my womb for some shit that these white people told me I should do. Yeah. It's going to be hard. Life's going to be hard any motherfucking way. So if you don't want to have no kids, you know what to do. Close your motherfucking legs or abstinence. That's the only way you can assure yourself is not having no kids.
I promise you, when people, I feel, okay, just real quick, and I'm going to say this in a jokingly but serious way, but when parents say keep your legs closed, I don't think they got to cross to the young ladies.
I think they did.
Look, I'm like, look at you.
I just think them young helpers thought they was going to get a little piece of change for something strange and it didn't work out for their asses. So now you stuck with the baby.
Remember what I said in the beginning.
Because first of all, you weren't supposed to be out here humping and dumping, okay? You were supposed to be out here getting married, making bonds, making unions, getting to know one another. That's what I'm sick about this generation. You guys got a coochie, you got a dick, so you gonna pop it. That's not right. Anybody can pop a coochie in the motherfucking Tucci. But come on now, it takes a real mom and dad to actually, a real man and woman to raise the child.
Yeah, and that's something that we all obviously have been deprived of over
And
time.
Tupac told y'all first. He told y'all Brenda had a baby. But Brenda don't even know her goddamn name.
Damn, what Brenda
So
had
that
to do with
was powerful though.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Because wait a minute, Brenda was too young to know the dangers and the consequences of her actions. You understand what
I
I'm
heard
saying?
that song before, and it's like a video to it, right?
Yeah.
I've heard that song before.
And that was real. And he taught y'all that back in the goddamn 90s. It's 2021. So all this shit they talking about, ooh, it feel good, rub your body on me. Okay, that's fine and everything. What you gonna do when you have a child? You're not gonna be able to do the things that you once could do. And you should never say, oh, the baby just happened. Always decide what's gonna happen to you. Cause that's your life. Make a decision that you want that to happen, not just it just happened. That's the most irresponsible way of thinking that can happen to you. It's just like letting something happen.
And it can happen
what the
to
fuck
anybody.
does that mean?
But now, basically, hopefully, if you're watching this video, especially if you fall into the category of our current topic, what we just got.
And you ain't gotta do nothing because somebody wants you to do it. Do what you want to do.
Just.
Cause let me tell you something. You came in this world by yourself. You're gonna die by yourself. And half these motherfuckers don't give a shit about you anyway. These are facts. You're only relevant to them for the moment. So you need to start figuring out what life means to you. When I say life, I mean your life. Yeah. And potentially another life.
And you want to know something? I can speak for that as well. When I was growing up and people had said, like, which I wasn't even thinking about this shit. And now I wish I would have thought about that shit. Because maybe that would have directed me to a different path.
in a better way, you know?
Yeah, but thankfully.
You don't got to do something because somebody else doing it. Fuck them. Let them do it. Yeah. If you felt so good, why the fuck you pressuring me? Shit, look like you need to just go on. That's what you want to do. That's what you need to do.
But moral of the story is, y'all, bruh.
Love yourselves.
Do not.
Love yourself first.
Don't, bruh. Oh, here's a quote I have for you. There really isn't, like, and this is to each and every single individual person. There is literally no such thing as any other life better than your own, bruh.
Exactly.
And hopefully you got something out of that.
And you don't need friends.
Yeah, so you shouldn't, don't be influenced.
I know, it should.
Don't be a follower. Don't do it.
Just be yourself. You're cool. You're awesome. You're here. You have purpose. Be unique, because you know something? Real unique people have real friends. When you try to chase different stuff and try to fit in, you know, you might get a bunch of likes on Facebook. You might get but look at the people with the least likes, okay? Because they ain't all loving everybody and doing shit to everybody.
Those are some of the most
in line and
genuine
everybody. Them is the motherfuckers you want.
Yeah,
you should not judge a person by how many friends they got, but you should judge them by how many friends they don't have.
Yeah, and obviously
because more than likely them person had virtues and morals and common sense about their damn self.
Yep.
And they're the real superstars.
Yep. But nah, y'all, we're going to keep it cute and short today. We'll be back with you guys for some more of our content.
Yes.
But for the day.
Please tap in.
This
is essential for everybody.
Yep.
A lot of information and things of that nature.
So, with that being said, shit, you know, see money, Taz, and shit, we out. Hopefully, everybody has gotten, you know, something out of what we talked about today. But like I said, we'll definitely be back with more content.
That's right.
Yeah. Hit us
up. Be on the next show.
One love, baby.
One love.